This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we are working on the Kibana version 7, and the reason is you have a certifications which is supported in this version only. So how do we install this Kibana 7? So in the last session, if you remember, I had taught you 8, and now we'll go through the 7. So for
Okay.
that, we need uh, Kibana need to be installed, and before Kibana we have to install the Elasticsearch as well, because Kibana is having no database. So backend is Elasticsearch. So now the question is how can we install 7 Elasticsearch? So I'll just search my tutorials, and I'm just looking for something which will help me
Are these
to install.
blogs available for anyone?
Yes, anyone. It's public website.
It's public.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So when I get into your website, then go to what?
yeah,
Blog. Okay.
blog, and I'll share with you these tutorials. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So this is the this is the step by step document for working for 7. See here. This is the 7, right?
Okay.
So we need to get the 7 Elasticsearch, and then we need to get 7 Kibana also. Correct now? This is the Kibana 7.
But this is Kibana 7.2 and the Elasticsearch is 7.15. Is it okay?
This is the minor changes. So we will change this package. This is minor changes.
Okay.
That's okay. So the major release is 7, 8 and all. So any minor changes, only bug fixes will be there. New feature will not be added. Okay.
Okay.
So we
But they
can
are
change that.
compatible.
Yeah, minor changes, a minor release. This is the major release where the feature will change. Here the minor release only bug fixes, and this is a hot patch.
Okay.
Okay. So this is so we'll use 7.15 whatever it is available, latest one. Okay, in 7 series. Okay, so now we'll go for installing this. So wget is there. Let me check. Yes, is there. So let's install the 7 version, latest one. So Elasticsearch download here, and here if I see they have a 8.5.0. So I have to downgrade, and for that
But we can copy the command, right? I mean wget, then the URL.
yes, well, that's what I'm doing.
I did this in my work. I used the wget.
Yeah. So the version is 7.17. Okay. So now
Okay.
I need to, here these are the commands. Okay. So this is for the Linux, this is for Mac, and these are the some entries and all stuff like that. So let's get started. So this is the command I will use that. So I'm using the latest version of Kibana and Elasticsearch in the 7 series. Okay, so let's get started. Download this and just wait for a few seconds.
Now we are downloading Elasticsearch.
Yes, we'll have to start the Elasticsearch and after that Kibana.
Mhm.
Without a
What
backend,
is the second
Kibana.
command? If you go to the notepad,
This one.
wget to download Elasticsearch. But what is the second one? Yes, this one.
So this is the package, okay,
Yeah.
and this is the key. Now this key, when you run for this package to validate whether this package is a compromised package or the genuine verified package. So after downloading the package and key, this is the shum to validate whether it's the right package or not package. So
Okay.
you should install only the verified package, not the package generated by anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So just wait for it. So I'll just pause this recording till this get downloaded.
This conference will now be recorded.
So almost downloaded the package. Now this package is the one which I'm having right now. So now let me download this one and this one. So this one I am skipping, it's not required. So directly I will go for this command. This command will untar it actually, and then you can go ahead. So now that is a package, latest package. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, here some documents you may refer it, you may not refer it. It's up to you. It's not required. Running this one. So for that, if I go to my documents, this is installing the command, and after that you go inside this, which is here 17,
Uh-huh.
and here you have to run this command in the background. So this command will run Elasticsearch in the background. This is a 7, so I hope you remember that 7 and 8. The difference is 7 and 8, like uh,
Yes.
there is no uh, security. And if you look at this is the mistake I did. Elasticsearch cannot run as a root user. So if you see that as a root user, so what should I do?
Okay.
So here I think I had created. Let me check that. More etc pass wd grep Rajesh. No, elastic. Some users I had created, and no. So user add elastic. I'm adding elastic, and password also I'm setting it elastic Rajesh 123
So
Rajesh.
now you are creating a new user, right?
Yes.
Its name is Elastic
Yeah. So here I created one user. This
because
command
it is
is,
netroot. Yeah.
yeah. So here uh, this is the message which we had it. This is the error message. So Elasticsearch cannot run as a root. Okay, so what to do? This is the something which I do, and after that, so Elastic. So before that, I will come back and move this file to home Elastic. Okay, chmod 777 chown elastic elastic and home elastic, and this is the package name. Chown spelling mistake, chown. Done. chmod 755 and done. Now so elastic. I have become
So
elastic now.
to run this command as admin, right? As root.
Yeah. If you are root, then
Hmm.
you can do all this stuff. If you're not root, if you're a normal user anyways, then you don't have to perform.
Okay.
Okay, so this is something which you can do that.
And what is about the last command in the website documentation?
Which
Your
one?
blog.
Which command?
PS dash EAF.
These are the Linux command to check the process of Elasticsearch whether it's running or not.
The status. Huh? Okay.
Yeah. So now we have it. Now let me
Is it
untar
as same
it.
as systemctl status elasticsearch.service?
Yeah. But we are not installing through service, right? We are installing through the tarball. We are not creating a
Yes.
service.
Okay, because in my work, I used to work with RPM
Yeah,
and
that will
service.
create a service. Yeah, that will
Yeah,
create.
okay.
So here we got this here, and now all stuff is okay. And now run this command to start the Elasticsearch. Enter. Done. After that,
Yes.
I'll check that if it's running.
If it's running or
Say
no.
it's running. Yeah, it's running. And now I will check. Get comfortable with the directory structures and all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I'll check the status of it. So how do I check the status? So I'll go and check the status using this command. So curl localhost http localhost 9200, and here it is. So Elasticsearch is running on the localhost 9200. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to run Kibana. So Kibana, again we have to have download the latest version. So how do we do that? So let me, you can follow these documents, but you have to change this particular package ID. Okay. So
Okay.
instruction we'll update it after the sessions. So let's go for Kibana download. So where is the Kibana download? Yes. So this directory can use for Kibana. Same mistake, I guess. There it is. Now download the Kibana. This is the URL. I'll share with you in the. Now the latest version is 8.50, but for your certification requirement it's 7. So we'll go back to the repository. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and here 8 to 7.17, and here tarball, debian, rpm, docker. So I'll go for the tarball and click here. Now this is the commands to install, download and install.
Excuse me. The sharing is stopped.
Uh, is it?
Screen share.
How long, I mean, since how long it was not shared?
Yes, everything is clear. but now I can't see your screen.
Just a second, I'm resharing. I clicked on the share once again. This is looping. Wait a second. Let me start the
This
recording.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so this is the command to install this, the 7th most recent package, which is 7.17. So let's download this package. So I'm downloading using Elastic user only. So enter. I'll pause this recording so this waiting time will be reduced. Start the
This
recording
conference
now.
will now be recorded.
So now you have a package Kibana. Okay.
Yes.
So we have to extract it. So let me run this command.
So we run the first command and the third one. The second one is not important, right?
No, it's not important because this will do the two things: download the SHA file, well, and then validate whether the file is correct or not. So in the
Okay.
production you should run it, but for learnings, it will take hardly few seconds. But I'm just not doing it. So here this is the Kibana. Now come back to here and start, running it. So here, this is the way you can start running it. Now you must
Okay.
remember that this is the configuration file for Kibana. So under the config file, let me show you. Here there's one directory, lsconfig. This is the most important file which you have. This is where many settings has to happen. So for that you can check my document. So here I did this Kibana, and after that you can modify this Kibana. And if you want to run the Kibana and access the Kibana on the IP address, you have to modify this entry. So I want to run on the IP address. So my IP address is 9. Okay. So what I will do, vi config kibana dot
يعمل.
yaml, yeah, and here server host instead of local host it will be this one. So this is something you have
What
to
about the
change.
port? Is there a need to write the port here?
Port is fixed, default it is at 5601.
5601,
Huh,
right.
huh.
What
So if
about
you want,
HTTP?
yeah. So if you want to change it, you can change it. So 7 is default by default HTTP. Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to have 8, then if you want to HTTPS, either you can enable a certificate or use the 8 version that is the default coming with HTTPS.
Yes. Okay.
So few more, just spend some time here on this file. It will help you to understand the few more options, though you don't need it for your certification purpose because it's the admin side of work, but this will definitely build your understanding. Okay, so this is something which you have it. Now here, see that. So by default, your Kibana will use localhost, okay, and Elasticsearch 9200. So if your Elasticsearch is running somewhere else, then you can change the sun command and you can change this. But right now for me it's running on the local host
In
only.
one server.
Yeah, same server. So this is not required actually. So more or less this is the file and come out of it. Let me see that. Oh, see, I did not save it. That's it's bad. So what was IP address? 7 9, sorry. Save it. So that is done. After that, if you want to sorry, if you want to start the Kibana without losing the console, then this, or this is the best way, you will not lose the console. So run this in background and check it out. So this is the Kibana. Now where do you access the Kibana? So you will access on 57, again I use this port 5601. So
Yes.
that is the thing. So IP address is, what am I forgetting, is this one, and this is the one, and HTTP. And now I will disable the firewall in this machine. So systemctl stop firewall d, and okay, so Rajesh 123, and disable the firewall Rajesh 123. So done. Let me check that if it is accessible. And this is your Kibana.
Yes.
Okay. So now mute warning. Now here you have to add integrations or explore your own. So when you say add integrations, now what you want to add? So primarily here all this integration is not a problem. We have to add some fake data, okay, some sample data, and that is will be more than sufficient. So here, let me see that sample data for it. Sample data. So I think somewhere we need to install it. Okay. So let me check somewhere else also.
If you
So
click on
here,
the Elastic logo,
mhm,
uh, hold on. No, it's not working. Okay, go back, please,
yeah.
in the home page.
So here, explore
Okay,
your own.
explore your A. Yes.
Yeah. Here. So try sample data. So typically, what you will do if you are an admin side, you will set up other stuff around. Install the agent, Logstash, beats, all these things, whatever I said, remember.
Yes.
But for you, just get you can upload the some sample data or try I mean sample
Yes.
content or try sample data. Sample data will be good for you. Now here, if you see that few sample data is available, and here is for the e-commerce order. This is a flight data from some airline, some fake data, and some web pages. So this web page, web logs is basically to see the traffic and stuff like that on the website. Flight data for the flight details and e-commerce orders. You can add this which will help you to search for learning this, discovering and searching and KQL and all stuff like that. So I install this one. You can click and view the in the dashboard here. You can install this one also, and because if without a sample data you'll not be able to learn how to discover, how to search, how to filter, how to
Yes.
create alerts dashboard and all. So here, this is the dashboard. Let's me do this one also. So three sample data I added. And this is the log. Yeah. So this is the dashboard, which you can see that it's a created dashboard. We'll have to customize this one. This is the dashboard for the second one, and this is the explorer for the third one. Now log explorer. Now you can see the dashboard for this one also. Here, here it is. So this is the dashboard. Now left side, if you see, you have a many functions. Let's go to the home, and here, this place you have to spend most. Discover the data. Now discover the data, and this you have to learn all these things. So I'll teach you all this stuff. And where to see the data means here the source. Kibana sample data, so e-commerce first, second, all this. So if you want to search here or here or here, here you have it. Now KQL you can write here. If you want to run DSL, then you have to go to somewhere in dev tools. Here you can write a DSL. If you remember the
What
last
do you
session I
mean
was
by
running.
DSL? Could you remember me? Remind me.
See, KQL is for the stand for Kibana query language. So then that when you can use here. See that KQL here.
Yes.
So is made for the simple queries and filters. But Elasticsearch is nothing without a DSL. So DSL means domain specific language, which is from the Lucene actually. That means Elasticsearch. So Elasticsearch, if you want to search, you want to transform, you want to query, you want to filter, anything you want to do, then you have to use the DSL
Mm,
of
yes.
Elasticsearch. So that you can apply here. Okay.
Okay.
So if you are getting into the advance of Elasticsearch topic, then you will have to work with it. But right now your focus is on Kibana. Okay. So that is one. So here you go for search and then we'll have it. Now these are the filter set actually index pattern. So this pattern is got created when we inserted a sample data. So how do I know my own data? So you can go to indexes, which is here. Stake management, and here index management. So these are the three indexes created. Okay. So
Yes.
and here you can add more indexes to Elasticsearch, and not through here, but through um, Elasticsearch command line, which I showed you last time. If you go through a recording, you will see that. So you can create more indexes. But how do we create a pattern for the indexes? So here, index pattern 3 is created because I added a sample data, but you can create your own pattern also. So let's say I have 3 patterns already, and one pattern I want to create it. So I have a total 3 sources of indexes, and I want to create a pattern. So I want to search everything, this all 3 indexes. So Kibana, okay. So that means it is selected all. See star if I say
Yes.
so, or if you
So all
see
the
if
three
you
indexes selected.
yeah, so if you say only something like a sample or something, all 3 again selected. So like that you can create a multiple index pattern to search for it. So this will search this pattern will search everything. So create pattern. Okay, there's a field which is a timestamp. Default field you have to select and done. So I got the 4 index pattern. and here you see. So now I'll go to the discovering here. So I want to search individually, then I will use this pattern. But if I want to search all the indices, then I will search this one. So here you have how many data? 1600 data you have. But if I go for the only e-commerce, you have 1100. Here you have flight data 2000 and sample logs. So it has to be more actually. So because of 7 days, right? Change this here from uh, let's see years from now, or yeah, data is not changing. So maybe only the log is coming. So here it's showing 1600. Only logs is coming here. So those data format is having some conflict. So automatically it will get correct. So this is the way you can create a index pattern and start searching. So now your whole time will be spent on this part. So you have a three topics: discover, analytics, and create a dashboard, reports, and alerts, and all. Right? Correct?
Yes.
So this is the one component you need to learn a lot. After that, second component you have to learn here, dashboard. Okay, this how to create a dashboard, how to feed the data and all. And third component which you need to learn is alerts, which is here, observability. So these are the things which you have to spend more time. Okay, so did you get comfortable with the Kibana at least for how to get
Yes.
started with it?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do one thing. So we'll have a again follow-up session tomorrow, and then I'll teach you how to use this whole UI for searching and discovering the content. So meanwhile, also you set up the Kibana 7 and all stuff like that and keep it ready. Okay.
Okay. Uh, are we done for today?
Yes, we'll have a 1 hour session only because I have one more, some meetings after 30 minutes. So I just want to get up freshen up.
Okay.
So
So
we'll,
could I share my screen? I wanna show you something.
yeah.